many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm. For the one they called.
Hi, everybody. Hang on, Luca. My cat thinks his sister's food is his food. Okay, let's try that again. Hi, everybody. He is a brat. Also, why did you fuckers not tell me that my audio wasn't working on this scene? Speaking of brats. I was ending the stream last night, and then I realized, oh, I never added my audio stuff to my just chatting scene. And nobody said anything. Uh-huh. Anyway. We're logging in. We are logged in. And let's go unlock these raids. Are you guys ready for me to probably die a lot? No, I want the Crystarium. But Ash, if you don't catch it, then I'm gonna have to actually do work myself. Oh, hey, you guys look familiar. Alright. And the quest is right over here. In the middle of nowhere. One of us is particularly relieved to have found you. Ah, Shizune. Have you seen Rin? She's been looking for you. No, I've been kind of busy. Wait here, I'll go and get her. I was making a whole bunch of new friends yesterday. Oh, why is my volume so far down? There we go. Dwarves? Dwarves are great! I officially have all of my crafters, I believe, at least level 75. There you are. The truth is, I need your help. Alright. Now hold on. I haven't even told you what it is yet. Oh, please, I'm gonna get voluntold for whatever it is anyway. After you defeated Emmet Selk, I sensed a strange concentration of light somewhere far to the south. In the empty. The lands that were once swallowed by the flood. What? I can't tell what it is, but we have to find out. For all we know, it might even be another Light Warden. But whatever it may be, I don't intend to stand by and watch. You'll what? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Thancred, Urianger, and I have a few theories that we plan to test once we find whatever's causing this. The three of us were reluctant to ask for your help, considering everything that you've been through. Great, so why are you? The thing is, you're the only person who can defeat a Light Warden without becoming one yourself. So we have no choice. What about you? Well, we don't want to jump to conclusions. It would be a good idea to have you there, just in case. So, will you come with us? Should I say no? Should I say no just to see what happens? Rin is not strong. Rin is stronger than she gives herself credit for, though. Okay, but like, if people say, oh, Shizune, you need to do this because I'm not as strong as you, then Shizune is going to be doing everything for everybody. Suddenly, everybody on the world is in high chairs while Shizune spoon feeds them all. Would I dare make a baby sad by saying no? I mean, I dare see what happens because I told the baby no. So perhaps we should let sleeping dogs lie. I see your point, but if we choose to ignore it, we should at least know what we're ignoring first. And there's no harm in taking a look, is there? I literally just picked that one to see what would happen. First of all, let's head to the Derek in Amarang. Thancred and Urianger should have everything ready by now. Also, see, proof that this is actually me being voluntold. Because I said, eh, and instead of being like, oh, okay, Rena's still like, that's nice. It's cute that you think you have, like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Autonomy. That's adorable, Shizune. Agency. The word, I think the word I was looking, oh, maybe it was agency. Either agency or autonomy. Yeah. Oh, what's that? You're playing an MMO and you think that means that, or a story-driven MMO, and you think that means you get options? Nah. Go play Baldur's Gate. True. Sorry to drag you all the way out here. I have a feeling you'll miss this place when you see where we're going next, though. It is a blessing to see thee so hale. Thanks! My choice matters unless that choice isn't yes. Yeah, basically. I hope the desert creatures didn't get... Well, unless it's the beginning of an expansion, in which case your choice matters in terms of which zone you go to first before the game just, like, sends you to the other zone anyway. I hope the desert creatures didn't give you too much trouble on the way here. I doubt they posed any sort of challenge to her. Would that I could say the same with with confidence about whatever fiend may be waiting for us out there. Even if the light that Reen sensed turns out to be nothing of consequence, the empty is hardly the most welcoming of places. Anything that could survive out there is not to be trifled with. Moreover, it should be reiterated that the blasted wasteland poseth as severe a threat as any foe we might face. In any event, we are in agreement that this phenomenon doth warrant investigation. Though, for lack of more precise means of navigation, we must needs rely on Reen's innate abilities to guide us. I have formed several hypotheses regarding the nature of the light, but speculation is a poor substitute for first-hand observation. There'll be plenty of time for us to talk about it on the way. Is the Sky Slipper ready, Thancred? Ready to take us wherever we need to go, aye. Back again too, maybe, if we ask it nicely. Though the light hath been expunged from Norvrant, the ambient ether of the empty is still corrupted. Dangerously so, in fact. The flood of light devastated everything in its wake. The soil, the air, the water, all rendered incapable of supporting life. 'Tis due to this imbalance that the empty remaineth utterly uninhabitable, even a century thereafter. That's why we're taking every possible precaution. Between the ethometers I've packed and Reen's unique abilities, we should be able to detect and measure any fluctuations in our alignments. According to the Crystarium scouts, a few days out there won't affect us to any noticeable degree. But not much longer than that, and we risk becoming sin-eaters. Since we still don't know how chocobos and Amuro will fare in the empty, we opted for a more mechanical mode of transportation. This comes courtesy of the researchers at the Mean, who found it in the Crystal Tower and restored it to working order. It's quite safe, I promise. The person in charge said he'll have parts delivered from the Crystarium should anything break. He seemed quite eager to see what we bring back from the empty, even though I told him we're not hunting for treasure. I'll introduce you if we have a chance to stop by Mordsuk at some point. Sounds good. Anyway, I think that covers everything. When you're ready to leave, just say the word. While I'm piloting and Reen's navigating, you and Urianger will be free to enjoy the view and engage in rousing conversation. By that, I mean he can spend the whole time talking at you, while you nod in agreement. Awesome, we're a match made in heaven. Yeah, what's the Final Fantasy XIV version of AT&T? Or not AT&T, fuck, what's the... What's the driver's insurance one? Not Geico. I don't drive. Guys, quick, who do you call when your car breaks down? Allstate. I mean, that could be it. But no, there's one that, like, I don't know if people necessarily meme on it, but... Although the flood of light is believed to have expunged all traces of life. Yeah. But there was something specific I was thinking of, and now I'm blanking on who it was. I'll figure it out at some point. Although the flood of light is believed to have expunged all traces of life from the empty, we must remain ever vigilant. We know not what we shall find. Hey, read the word. Well then, shall we? Yeah, let's go. With a name like The Empty, I wasn't expecting much in the way of pleasant scenery, but this is downright depressing. To look on the lands swallowed by the flood with mine own eyes, which is a chilling sight to see, indeed, or chilling sight indeed. Approximately 9/10 of this world are as this, a slate all but wiped clean. Were it not for the warriors of darkness in Minfilia. Reen, are you sure we're heading in the right direction? Yes, I'm certain. There's no telling how far away it is, though. Nothing for it but to keep going, then. You two back there may as well take a nap. I have a feeling we've a good few moms ahead of us. Naps, my favorite. I have to say, it's a touch larger than I was expecting. And is it sleeping? Aw. There it is. No, it's waking up. It's what? I don't like the sound of that. Is it a light warden? It looks so fluffy. No, I don't think so. Instead of being filled with light, it is light. The first Sin Eater. Huh? Long have I strived to unravel the mysteries surrounding the flood of light. to discover what set that terrible cataclysm in motion. Every thread led to the same conclusion, the same single point. Or single being. I have reason to believe that the entity we see before us is the first Sin Eater, the instigator of the Flood, the very foe Minfilia vanquished a century ago. She gave everything she had, and won. But this abomination could undo her work. Aye, the possibility cannot be denied, though it is oft said that destruction and creation are but two sides of the same coin. Reen, knowest thou of what I speak? The power to shape reality, to bend the laws of nature. For what was once shattered may be forged anew. That's all very well and good, but don't you think we should give it a name first? Eden. Oh, okay. Utopia and Fae, a most auspicious title. Now that that's settled, perhaps we should find a spot to set up camp. I even brought a couple of tents, on the off chance, but pitching the damned things is something of a fine art. Does anyone fancy helping me? Me, I guess. Hey, I gave myself a cool name. I gave my chocobo a cool name. Oh, hey, this music's familiar. Where'd Thancred go? Where did Thancred go? I'm sure I'm not playing Final Fantasy 15. There's not enough boy band energy. There's not enough for boy polycule energy going on, and there's 2 tents. Though frequent rest may allay the symptoms of prolonged exposure to these ambient ether, it would be unwise to linger here overlong. Oh, so I saw something, I think it was on Reddit, or not Reddit, on Tumblr, that made a very good point. That, like, have you seen how big those guys are in 15? And have you seen how tiny that tent is? And then the post went on to explain that, like, obviously the boys are all spooning together. I never realized that putting tents up could be so much or such a bother. Still, I'm glad that we got there in the end. Thancred should be back from scouting the area soon. Once he's here, we can plan our next move. Yes, they cuddle for warmth. During the course of your investigation, you may discover valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment. Oh, blah, blah, blah. This is just explaining the loot system. Okay. Okay, but, like, jokes aside, Gladio does look like he'd be a fucking, like, human space heater. On the flip side, my boy Prompto looks like he probably shoves his hands, like his ice cold, constantly cold hands on the backs of people's necks just for the funny. Reen waits anxiously for Thancred to return from surveying the vicinity. I wonder what's taking Thancred so long. Ah, there he is. Well, that was rather uneventful. Not that I'm complaining. Did you find anything? No, thankfully. There's naught but barren plains in every direction, apart from Eden, obviously. I tried approaching it, and the brute didn't even seem to notice me. I thought it best not to tempt fate, so I withdrew. We should act now, before it's fully awake. Meaning what, exactly? When I think about the flood of light, I get the feeling that rather than destroying everything in its path, what it actually did was stop the flow of ether. Of course, that meant that all of the plants, animals, and people here could no longer survive. They must have crumbled to dust in the years since. But the ether is still here, lying dormant. If Eden is the one that caused it, maybe it can get it flowing again. I don't know for certain, but I think I can use Eden to bring back life back to the empty. Now hold on a moment. What makes you think that's even possible? And how do you expect to control that kind of power? Reen's aspirations may not be as preposterous as those surmise. I believe Minfilia halted the Flood of Light's advance, not by destroying Eden, but by silencing it. And in so doing, she hath gifted us an opportunity too precious to waste. Even now, the flame of hope burns on. Aye, as Minfilia's successor, it standeth to reason that Reen doth possess the means to exert her will over Eden. But such a monumental task is not to be taken lightly. What sayest thou, Shizune? Let's kick it and see what happens. It would put Reen's life at risk. There's more at stake than just my life. If Eden is allowed to awaken, who knows what will happen? I have to try. Very well, Reen. You've made up your mind. So, how should we go about this? I have an idea. I've been studying it carefully ever since we arrived, and it seems to me that the light is more concentrated at a certain point. I suppose you could call it the core. That giant Talos had a core too, like a beating heart. It controlled the flow of ether. If Eden's core is the same, perhaps we could use it to restore the etheric balance? The theory is certainly sound. By employing Ethernet shards as beacons, mayhap we could trace the ethereal flow to Eden's core, and in so doing, secure the means to teleport to the very heart of the beast. Thankfully, the Settlement Council has kindly furnished us with a plethora of apparatus by which to perform such feats. However, we must needs first have Reen study the entity's interior and chart us a suitable course. Once we have reached our destination, I shall fabricate a means by which you may directly communicate with Eden, and mayhap exert a measure of control over it. You can really do that, Urianger? All credit is due to a dear friend, a gentle soul who long since departed, who imparted me with a wealth of knowledge concerning aetherology. Oh! Though I am certain she would be all too quick to chastise my methodology. Excuse me for interrupting this trip down memory lane, but I don't imagine that Eden will be too happy about us rummaging around in its innards, for want of a better term. In all seriousness, though, I wouldn't be surprised if there is some sort of welcoming party arranged for intruders. Perhaps you had best lead the way, Shizune. I know, Mombrita reference. That's why I made sad noises. Hi, Zev. It's true that she's the only one who can defeat a Light Warden, but I'd rather not rely on her any more than we have to. Yes, I haven't forgotten what happened when she absorbed too much light. But as Alize said, making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. Now, I wish I could put down wardens myself, but the simple fact is I can't, and there's no point pretending I can. That's why I'm asking Shizune. Then perhaps I could... You already have a job to do, remember? The only reason this plan even has a chance of success is because of your involvement. We need you to concentrate on the task at hand and guide us to the core. Not only that, you'll have to keep an eye on Eden itself. If we somehow manage to make it angry, get us out of there. Are you sure you want to go through with this? No. But I'm not being given much of a choice, am I? For lack of any better plans, as this one will have to do. I won't let you down. Though we will remain here, Veen and I shall do our utmost to guide thee along the ethereal stream. After thou hast reached the exterior, we shall remain in contact via these link pearls, courtesy of our comrades in the Crystarium. Or training montage with Reen where we teach her how to be as good of a fighter as we are. Because what do you mean you have a job already? Shizune also has a job already. Shizune has like 5 jobs. And I'm not talking about the combat ones. Being relics salvaged from the Crystal Tower, I fear they may be somewhat less reliable than those to which thou art accustomed. I'm the warrior of light. I'm a crafter. I'm a gatherer. I'm a professional pooper scooper. All right. Let me grab Danny and Ash. I have some very excited people in the, I have some very, very excited people in the pantry link shell. Larxine's exact words were, "The time has come and so have I," and Kieran's response was, "I assumed this time would come. It's either that or I get dragged into EX3. Such admirable enthusiasm. Hi, Miko. Oh, let me talk to people while we recruit. Can't get this bloody thing lit. It must be because the ether has stopped flowing, just as Rien said. Though if this plan of hers in Oriange's actually works, we might have to stop calling this place the Empty. We're ready when you are, Shizune. The teleportation apparatus hath been calibrated successfully, and I believe the probability of irreversible disintegration to be relatively low. Oh boy! Also, while we get our troops together... There. Oh. Why does Discord keep doing that? Zeb, you can come? Alright. Yeah, we've got a red mage, a pectomancer, a bard, a tank, and a healer, so you can definitely dragoon. I know this is a very sad day for you because you're a gunbreaker main, but... Final Fantasy VIII music, you're done installing the game. No, come back, I was joking. But yeah, I've been doing my tribe quests, and I've been using them to level stuff. I'm not too worried about my levels, because I think I'm high enough level that the experience from the role quests will probably give me a nice boost. But, alright! Also, let me... Alright, so do we want to do this in voice chat? It might help keep me a little sane, maybe. Let's hop in voice chat. It'll make things easier. And then then I can totally farm my friends for content when they make fun of me for being bad. Oh, hi, you two. Ash, you've killed Chizu. How could you do this? How could you? Murder Chizu. You've consumed him. My boy. How could you? Oh, there you are. Literally right as I was asking about you. Oh, look! Chizu is starting to rise from the grave. I'm gonna ready check just to... Oh, we do have a Kieran. There we go. Kieran, I'm so sorry ahead of time. Having to heal me. If it's any consolation, the earlier fights I'm actually not so bad about. Be careful, huge amounts of ether are rushing to the core. Wait, what's that? It's us literally fighting the raid boss in the first fight of the entire series. Yeah. Who needs food? It's just normal. Mine. With 6 people. Hold on. Give me a second. Since when does Discord overlay work when your game isn't in full screen? I thought it just... Yeah, I thought I had it turned off because I thought it didn't work if, like, you were in windowed, so it didn't really matter for me. Also, I have ouchie. Yeah. I just had to turn it off because I just realized, oh, that's a thing and it's getting really distracting. And that had to have been something that updated in the last 24 hours because it... Well, no, I wasn't in voice chat yesterday, but thank you. Weird. Also, when they, like, change your mic settings, and it's like, hey, I turn the sound down a little bit, but it's like, hey, Discord and OBS, I had the mic to the correct microphone, thank you. No, the default is not correct. No, it's not even plugged into my... I turned the sound down way too much. Ugh. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm very good at this game, I swear. Hey, Kieran? You doing okay, bud?
You can solo tank this, right? It doesn't look like they tether or buff each other, so... And you were worried. You mean Savage? Yeah. Oops, did I ruin you a little bit? Also, we're not going to talk about how many times I just relied on spamming this exact move in Final Fantasy VIII when I was playing it. And then I got to the last boss and I was like, what do you mean I can't use my Guardian Forces? What do you mean I can't use the thing I've been blindly relying on this entire game? Okay, now the question is, did Larks hear any of that? Because I don't know if she is watching the stream and she's not in voice chat. Oh, thank you. Hey, it's a rare time when somebody has used... Okay. Probably me bitching about the fact that I very blindly just relied on Guardian Forces during, or like when I was playing Final Fantasy VIII, and then, oh. I was lazy and thought that it was faster. Also, I'd like to point out, Final Fantasy VIII is very bad about how it explains its mechanics. So when my friend told me to make sure I got 99 of everything that I collected in terms of the spells, I thought he was joking. Because I did not realize the game does not explain that the higher your stack is, the more effective your spell is. It just says, here's how you collect magic. Have fun. It does not explain the scaling. It does not explain the scaling at all. Whoop. But I didn't notice that, so I just thought that it affected the number of uses I had of the spells. I'm not saying it's hard, I'm just saying I relied on a particular system and I was being lazy about it because the game is a fucking fever dream that doesn't explain its mechanics properly. That's a weird way to pronounce Final Fantasy IX. The actual best single-player Final Fantasy game. No. Now I know you're joking. Because... I mean, yes, he's a Final Fantasy protagonist. Of course he's pretty. No, all that means is belts and fur. Because he said fuck you to the people who actually have to program shit. Also, Kira and I have boo-boo. Thank you. We did it. Easy. And this is why I do things mine and undersized. But no, also, Zev, find me one Final Fantasy protagonist in any of the games who is actually well-adjusted. Go on, I'll wait. Who? Noctis is in love with a chick that he's met like once and been exchanging, has basically been his pen pal the entire time. While in the meantime going on a road trip with his 3 boyfriends. Hang on, okay, I'm gonna deafen you guys so I can actually like read stuff. I'll be right back. Though we anticipated some form of resistance, I did not foresee Eden entering a smaller replica of itself, or generating a smaller replica of itself. To think that a mere fraction of its power can manifest such a powerful adversary is frightening indeed. It seems that we'll have to wait for the ether within Eden to stabilize before we can all teleport to the core. It seems that Thancred's prediction about there being some sort of guardian was right. Thankfully, it was nothing that you couldn't handle. And I'm glad to say that you haven't absorbed any light either. So far, so good. Now that the way is clear, the Ethernet shards can send us to the core and back whenever we need. Why don't we give them a try? I almost thought that was a player, but it's just because of how the lighting was hitting Thancred. Standing around and waiting is hardly my forte, though I dare say I'm more suited to this than whatever Urianger is doing. Though the apparatus is now in place, a number of minute adjustments must needs be made before attempting to assert control over Eden. Once Urianger has activated the device, it's my turn. Oh, it's making me choose. Okay. The time hath come, Reen. Watch over me, Minfilia. Is this supposed to happen? I don't know, is it? Eden is offering considerable resistance. Not now. Not when I'm so close. Urianger! I am unharmed, but what of Reen? No,
You listen to me. Yeah, you tell him. Reen, be careful. The beast's fury hath subsided. Well, I'm glad that's over. But for how long? It worked. I'm in control now. I think. You think? What do you mean you think? Although I'm now linked to Eden, I still need to figure out how to give it commands. Pray tell, what caused it to convulse so violently? It must have been when Eden rose into the air. I'm still struggling to stop it from drifting too far from the camp. Even now, thou art... Huh? What? Reen, what's going on? Ah! Above us! Something's coming this way. An enemy! But how dost thou... could it be a... I can't see them clearly, but... No, that's impossible. What is it? They're inside too. Lots of them, trying to reach the core. Uninvited guests, eh? If I'd known they were coming, I would have tidied the place up. Japes are a poor substitute for a viable stratagem. In that case, I suggest that you and I deal with the ones who are already inside. And Shizune can welcome our airborne adversary. Yeah, sure. Reen, find out if Eden has any defenses we can make use of. Preferably ones that don't recognize us as the enemy. I'm not sure about that, but I can use the ether currents to send you wherever you need to go. That's my girl. All right, everyone? All right, everyone. We've got work to do. From what I can tell, Eden is able to form simple structures by redirecting ether. So I'll try to give you something to stand on. When you're ready, head for that portal over there. Okay, I am back.
No, I'm sorry. Did you call Cecil, like, adjusted? preemptively was not the question I asked. I asked if there's any Final Fantasy characters that are main characters that are adjusted. Yeah, you came out with the guy who starts as the buff as a Dark Knight. Her father was also like murdered in front of her, wasn't she? Or wasn't he? By lying to her. I'm also not sure I'd call somebody who goes along with Cloud's fantasies the way she does adjusted. But also not the protagonist. Yeah. I dare you to... No, he's not! You're not well adjusted at all! Okay, I misheard. I thought you said you would call her well adjusted, and I'm just like, excuse me? I mean, yeah. But none of the characters in 10 are well adjusted, so that's the end of that conversation. You've got the guy with daddy issues who... No! Okay, to being dead, yeah, but... I mean, yeah, but a character can have parents and still want to adventure. There's lots of anime like that. A minute and 20 seconds left. Okay. Look. Tell Twitch to give me my money without having to run ad breaks, and I will. As somebody who already has... Are you okay here? No, guys, I already have it. I'm already time blind and have a tenuous relationship with time as it is. Please no. Wait, no, wasn't that the Flash? I thought it was the Flash who did that. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Is it? You guys do remember I'm not even level 50 Dragoon, right? I haven't actually even picked up Dragoon. I'm like a level 30-something Lancer. That's true. I mean, Warrior in general has been busted in self-healing for a very long time. Remember, before they took it away from tanks, Bloodbath was originally a Marauder skill. Basically, yeah. They basically just gave it back to them as Bloodwetting. They did have that. It was called Bloodbath. And then they decided, nope, that goes to melee DPS now. I think it's staggered. I just don't remember which goes off first. Oh, it's same time? Okay. Oh! Oh. We got this. This is why we love our shot callers. Why does the MMO community not have like an official shot caller appreciation day? That should be a holiday. No. We're not putting shock collars on our shot callers. Do I want to be away from you guys? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it was a stack? Whoops. I didn't see the stack marker. No, it's fine. We got this. Good. Look, Kieran, we're still alive. Look away. Oh, ow. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I'm no longer hideous. I'm also dead. I knew that first fight went too smoothly. Yeah. There is no LB3. No, it was 2. It's just that we only have 6 people because, or so we don't have an LB3. I do now. You know what? As long as I'm not the one making Kieran cry this time, I'm in good shape. But also, Kieran, thank you for the free content. Scared? You mean alive? For a second, like, Larks just disappeared on me for a second. For a second, I thought she jumped. And then I realized, no, I think she Dragoon dashed. Forgot how, like, I forgot you need to be, like, right up in there on the edge. I got stack marker. Three, four, three, two, 1. All right, run. What? Bye, Zev. It's okay, we have enough people to actually be on the things, so we're good. That is all that matters. Yep, that's why I'm positioned with my back to you. No, you're not ugly. Everybody in the pantry is beautiful. Were you though? Because I'm pretty sure I saw you get clipped. What's that? What's that? What's that thing on your hotbar? Okay, sorry. What's that thing next to your name on the party list? The red thing. You've got a little smooch there. You got a little something. Not yet. Put it. Oh. Made it. Oh, stack first. Yeah. Zev, you didn't get knocked off. I'm so proud of you. You love me and you know it. Okay, I am gonna hang out in this corner. Don't look at me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll stop that. Oh no. Okay, what if I don't say Gunbreaker, but I just say every job except Dragoon? Okay. What if I call you an Astro main? I know. I mean, that's the point of calling you anything that's not Dragoon. It's because it's not true and it's funny. Stack first. 3, 2, 1. Okay, spread. There's this thing called True North. I know. No, we've got this. This is gonna be our clear. It's fine. Don't look at me. Okay, don't face your characters in my character's direction. But do watch Strem, obviously. No, I love my viewers. I mean, it's about to die, so it's not gonna matter. You were saying? God, her armor. Hang on. Why couldn't we have gotten tank armor and, like, shit that looked like her armor from this point in the story? For, like, the last tier. Why did everything have to look... I mean, I get kind of why, but I'm still gonna be cranky about it. I know, but all the last tier... Okay, first of all, I want her sword. But, like, also... I like the stuff that's based off of, like, her clothes and stuff, but then some of the gear is based off of, like, the pupper. And I'm less oriented by... Gee, it's almost like Nomura. Gee, I wonder why. It's not like Nomura was involved with any of the character design for this. Nope, especially not one whose character design would make her stick out like a sore thumb. Anyway, I'm gonna mute and deafen for a minute. Shizune, thank goodness you're unharmed. Aren't I always? We came as soon as we took care of our unwanted guests. They were a stubborn bunch and quite unlike anything I've ever seen in the first. Oh, they're moving. No, I won't let you. Damn the light. Damn you all. Who are you? What do you want? Ugh. Why am I here? What is happening? Are they okay? She's alive, but there's something strange about her ether. She didn't seem too pleased with Reen taking control of Eden, which may be what caused her to appear out of the blue. Beyond that, it's anyone's guess. 'Tis plain she is not a Sin Eater, not even in part as Vothri was. Yet this knowledge does little to assuage my fears, for she is nonetheless possessed of a power most terrible. Sure, I'll take your word for that. On the other hand, if she's feeling cooperative, she might be able to tell us more about Eden. I'll keep an eye on her until she wakes up. There's no telling what will happen when she does, but I'll make it clear that we mean her no harm. Well, no further harm, at the very least. Obviously, it's not a good idea to bring her inside Eden. It's likely that reaching the core was her aim from the outset, so I'll take her to the camp.
Also, Zev, if you're still watching, thanks for helping out. I know you had to go for raid, but I appreciate you. Now that things have settled down, I should get back inside and try strengthening my link to Eden. Very well. I have yet to discover the means by which the exterior was breached, though it would appear that the fiends that Thancred and I slew were of a similar nature to those led by thine own adversary. Voidsent, in other words. Voidsent? Oh, there's another player here. Although I had my hands full trying to control Eden, I've caught a glimpse of your battle. That power. I've never seen anything like it. What thou witnessed was the tearing of the very fabric of reality, the creation of a rift through which Voidsent may enter. But pray tell, Bean, didst thou make any other observations? I couldn't sense any light at all in that girl or her servants. And I can't really explain how, but she reminded me of Emmett Selk. Hydrate? Okay. Though I think it unlikely that she is an Ascian, she may yet be thrall to Zodiark. Maybe we'll be able to find out more once she's awoken. Maybe we'll be able to find out more once she's woken up. In the meantime, I'll try to improve my control over Eden. It seems to be listening more than before, instead of screaming at me like it was in the beginning. And that's not all. I've made an exciting discovery. Oh? Oh, right. There. Mayhap Eden hath imparted unto Reen some manner of ancient knowledge. Boy, if only. I feel a lot more confident in my ability to control Eden now. Of course, this is only the beginning. And what shall accompany thee when, and we shall accompany thee wheresoever this path may lead. But pray tell, what manner of discovery hast thou made? I understand how Eden's power works. And therefore the true nature of the flood of light? Yes, it affected the balance of all of the ether and the empty, shifting it so far towards the umbral that it stopped flowing altogether. The power to tip the scales. And to tip them back again. That's what Eden does. It controls the balance of ether over a wide area, forcing it from the one alignment to the other. Left alone, it still poses a threat, but if I can harness its power, I think I could use it to breathe life back into the empty. The trouble is, I haven't the foggiest idea of where to start. And if I go about this the wrong way, I'll do more harm than good. Thou needest not bear this burden alone, Reen, nor should thou. 'Tis no simple matter of awakening that which lies dormant. All things in nature are inextricably linked. The elements maintain a fragile harmony without which life cannot prosper. So what should we do? A solution hath begun to take shape in my mind, though it will require further discussion. For the time being, let us return to the camp. It would be remiss of us not to involve Thancred. Alright. I'm assuming our new friend is in one of the tents. I'm curious to know what connection that girl has to Eden. If only she'd told us a bit more before she collapsed. If only she'd told us a bit anything. Still sleeping soundly, I'm afraid. If I'd known she'd take so long to come around, I'd have brought a good book or two to pass the time. I'm okay. My friends, I believe I have struck upon a method by which we may see this world restored. Urianger, before you go any further, allow me to make a potentially very long story slightly shorter. I need a bit of a nap. I always need a bit of a nap. Allow me to make a potentially very long story slightly shorter. The plan is to control Eden and realign the ether of the empty, right? At least 7 to 8 months. God, if only. In essence, yes. However, unleashing elemental energies haphazardly will not suffice. In addition, the empty is unfathomably vast. Were we only able to effect change over this one small region at a time, it would take many lifetimes to complete even a fraction of our task. Instead, our energies would be better spent revitalizing each element in order, that we might see in motion a more widespread transformation. One at a time. I hate to say this, but I don't think Eden will be able to draw out a single element without affecting the others. For that very reason, we shall select a location in which the ambient ether we wish to restore is at its most potent. Even in a dormant state, certain elements will be more prevalent and therefore more easily manipulated. Then we rebalance the ether and return it to the land, whereupon it shall be borne on ethereal currents to the farthest reaches of the empty. But what's to prevent that element from becoming, or from breaking free of Eden's hold and causing a disaster of some sort? It must needs be contained. The question is, how? Shizune, indulge me a moment if thou wouldst. Pray imagine a corporeal manifestation of each of the individual elements. What dost thou see in thy mind's eye? Crystals. Moogles? Moogles. Mayhap thou art afeard to utter the fateful word. For to even speak the name primal is to invite misfortune. Kapow! Though invite it we must. As the ether is drawn forth and realigned by Eden, we shall perform a summoning as Master Louis Soir once did, on the fields of Cartano. Quack! Hi, Octa! Hey, Octa, want to do something fun? Zev was helping out, but they had to go raid. As one who hath laid low countless primals, thy memories will shape the ether into a deiform entity. Define fun, mine Eden Gate, 6 people. We just have the last 2 fights left to do. Which must subsequently be dispersed in the traditional fashion. So, defeat it, in other words. But is that even possible? I break my fast on primals. I really do. And it is kind of Azum's favorite solution to everything is find a way to punch it. Lest thou forget, it will be no more than an approximation of a foe thou hast previously bested. I have every confidence in thine abilities, Shizune. As do I, though it might help to have some idea of what you will be up against. Have you decided which element to tackle first? I propose water, the source of all life. As for the location, an area to the west of Norvrant was once home to the world's deepest ocean. Alas, the flood of light reduced it to a yawning chasm. Water. Yes, that seems like a good choice. I'll see if Eden can take us where we need to go. Okay, that's fair. And I shall prepare for the summoning. Thancred, wouldst thou keep watch over our enigmatic antagonist? She may have vital information to impart. In the event that she becometh agitated, thou mayest have need to restrain her. Someone's got to do it, I suppose. I'll be praying for your success while I wait here, twiddling my thumbs. Still, I must say I don't envy you being caught up in yet another of Arianje's madcap schemes. At least I'm going into it knowingly this time. Though, come to think of it, if the creature you must fight is born from your own memories and imagining, why don't you try thinking of something a bit tamer than the primals you've fought in the past? Perhaps that's not how it works. Anyway, best of luck. Tamer, you mean come up with, or accidentally let my mind slip and summon 2 primals at once as one? Green's acquitted herself well in this whole Eden business, but I think she needs to slow down a little. We're in no hurry, after all. I mean, the faster we get this done, the faster the world heals, right? Leviathan is the ideal candidate to embody the element of water. Be warned that the circumstances of said summoning differ greatly from that of the primal encountered on the source, and the results are difficult to predict. Eden seems to be responding well to my instructions, so we should reach our destination in no time at all. All right, this is the place. I'll see if I can draw out the water-aspected ether. The rest is up to you, Shizune. I'm sure this will turn out fine. Memories of Leviathan come flooding back. Flooding back. Eh? Eh? Leviathan! Leviathan! Let's go. As soon as we find one more person. Boo. You dare boo me, Ash. Oh. I'm still muted so you guys couldn't, or I was still, yeah, muted so you guys couldn't hear me. You hope we don't get washed out. Yeah. Hey, I'm not the one who said that last one. Good, don't. Yeah, but I am also looking forward to it not taking me 10 weeks to get... Oh, shit! No! My content! Discord was muted on OBS, so nobody heard anything from the last 2 fights. Which means nobody heard Danny say with his whole chest that he thought Cecil was rounded.
Damn straight.
Which means...
Fake news.
Which also means I have a whole bunch of footage that's going to be useless to me. No, wait, it might still be... No, because I had it muted in the... Fuck!
Oh.
I was going to make shorts out of that! Oh, well.
The content slips out of your fingers.
All of Kieran's panic noises. Lost! It's okay.
It's so good.
We're gonna get more panic noises out of the last 2 fights. It's fine.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, bye.
Oh,
Bye. I was about to say, I'm gonna go Paladin this time, and that's the tank I'm the least familiar with. So this will be fun. No. It'll be fun.
Yeah, sure. It'll be fun. I don't know. I think we can do it with 5 people. I believe in us.
We could try.
I'm sure there's a double tank buster, though, just so you know.
Oh. Larks needs to step
We have
away.
a res mage. Oh, okay.
Otherwise, I might put a sim party finder to find the last person.
I can't wait to do some of the trials. Mini level, those are gonna be fun.
Shadowbringers has my favorite trials.
Actually, you know what would be really fun, just because I know it would lead to shenanigans? We have to do the weapon fights mini level.
Oh,
The extreme.
oh. Well,
of
you
course.
guys, if you vote for them.
That's what I'm voting for. Those are literally my favorite fights in the game.
Those are actually legitimately really fun.
Okay, but in the
I'm not
meantime,
Being ironic, I
raids,
say really fun.
inundation, be playing the game mine or mine and Undersized for Twitch stream. Please help.
For the
Try-face.
So for the content.
No.
What? What's the no about?
So I was talking to somebody else.
Oh,
I forgot I'm here.
okay.
And what are some other interesting, controversial Final Fantasy takes we could discuss since we can't talk about them all just protagonists again?
No, no.
that's already
Let's come. Let us recreate that conversation.
Well, Zed's not here.
Cool. So there's nobody to like argue against me that Final Fantasy IX is the best single player game.
I mean, I started it. I never finished it.
Finish it. And then weep with me when we have to fight a certain character in next patch of 14.
Yeah, I kind of looked at that and said, yeah, I should finish 9.
You should.
Well, I'm busy playing tactics.
Busy playing Tic Tacs? Fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, Final Fantasy Tic Tacs.
Ramsla, my protagonist goal.
I mean, yeah. Fair enough. 9.
Oh, did I?
I mean, I don't necessarily have too much of an opinion on 9. I have not really played that one.
I see we're looking for a second healer.
Yeah, I fucked up. But like, if we can kidnap Faye.
It's like, I wouldn't say no. I did mention I'm switching over to Paladin kind of for the fun of it. And Paladin is the tank I'm the least comfortable with. So this will be fine.
Cover me and then embalm and then everything's okay.
Heh.
Oh, just
But
you?
no, let
Okay.
me actually fix that. Edit. You're supposed to be a DPS slot. Oop, there we go. So not blue mage. There we go.
No, let them in.
No. That defeats the purpose of what we're doing.
Yeah.
It would be funny though. I mean, now I'm just thinking that would be a stupid but funny
do
way
I have
to
it listed
do
twice?
some fights.
Hang on.
Is just like all blue mage and only sardines.
Oh, it's
Oh,
true.
what was the-
Do it twice.
Let me double check that. I was probably messing around with the order of things and forgot to delete something. But thank you for
Pronouns,
catching
Discord,
that.
Pronouns.
Oops. I mean, hey, that just goes to show how
It's
important it
important.
is to me that we respect people's pronouns.
Why do I have to have those? Don't refer to me.
There we go.
Right?
Fix.
Don't acknowledge my existence, please. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I should talk to Reen and Arianche when I'm ready. Okay, and the summoning was allegedly a success.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Theoretically. I mean, we'll see what the end result looks like. It could be really good. really good recreation Leviathan for all we know.
Yeah, I definitely didn't
Yeah,
fuck
it's like
up and
ARR
combine
fight.
him with a different primal.
Well, that's the way I think of it, and is it's more of a representation of an aspect of the trial from ARR.
I think it is just straight up. Oops, the Warrior of Light mind slip, and they kind of did some combination shit, which is also why there's a little bit of Alexander in the last fight.
No, it's 100%. They thought to themselves, I have the opportunity to do the funniest shit right now.
What, and make Titan more daddy?
Give Titan wheels.
What are we, a minstrel?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much in this case. We're just making shit up.
I mean, Shizu is a bard.
I mean, if the Warrior of Light is basically summoning these primals, and this is kind of how the Warrior of Light remembers them, then we're either just having fun with it, or we're just making shit up like,
It's like the yearbook meme. Titan, the cooler Titan.
I think it's more, I've fought so many primals that they all look the same to me at this point.
There may be a little bit of that, yeah.
Okay, so we either need one more person or we try this with 5 people.
One person or YOLO.
How did Lizard end up like that?
I don't know. Maybe it's like the Warrior of Light's kind of like Shadow the Hedgehog, like Slatinas thought, oh yeah, Brazilian, sure. They're first Brazilian now.
I was just gonna say, like, a lot of the primals in Eden are a Realm of Born primal, but somebody's kink. And like,
I mean, you're probably not wrong. Yeah.
and like the Warrior of Light doesn't really have a lot of time or energy for romance or anything else.
They're probably a little repressed at this point.
Probably.
Or they're A-spec and they let their mind wander because... Funny story about aces and anything dirty.
What do you mean? Aces can't think about sex?
not allowed.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I'm up for trying it with just 5. Give it a shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask the actual, like, jokes aside, serious question. Kieran, are you okay with us doing this with 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could swap
are
over
you
to another role.
You
if I
sound
need to.
scared.
I
Are you sure?
I don't know the max. I'll live. It's just, yeah, don't get hit by mechanics, please.
I make 0 promises for the last fight.
They're busy
What are
making.
you talking about? The last fight's the easiest of the bunch.
Did anybody get that license plate number?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to file a few claims after that.
I'm gonna have to call up the insurance company, explain it, then it's gonna turn out they're uninsured. It's gonna be a mess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
happy to swap to another role if we end up needing it.
call AAA. AAA, that's who I was trying to think of earlier. Oh my god. Thank
I
you.
mentioned that.
Did you know?
Yes, yes, I did.
Yes, Ash did.
Oh, you did. I missed it. I was thinking
You
too hard.
ignored me.
I can't think and read at the same time. I'm sorry.
I'll get over it. Just bonk
True.
him on the head. He'll be fine.
I'm not
never
gonna
get over
bonk
this
him on the
betrayal.
head. I'm just here. I will give you a little peek behind the curtain. and tell you that in this month's episode for coffee, Chizu gets a cookie.
Oh, he deserves it though.
Does he?
Yes. Is it an internet cookie
It's a chocolate chip
at the
cookie.
internet cafe? Oh.
No.
What was the meme you sent me earlier about like the lethal dose of chocolate milk or something?
Did you
Just
say
reminded
lethal
of that
dose
all
of chocolate milk? I
guess that's
mean-
new chocolate itself. I don't know. I can imagine there's a lethal dose, but if you're consuming that much, you're probably more likely to die from overwatering yourself. It's like 2,000
Octa.
something cups.
Octa, Chizu is a being from, like, a magical kingdom where everything is ruled by emotions. That's kind of an eldritch deity, right?
2,934.8 cups of chocolate milk is a lethal dose.
Okay, anyway, I'm gonna queue us and we'll try this with 5 people.
Yeah, there's even a lethal dose of caffeine, but again, if you're consuming that much coffee, it's like, how are you? How?
Oh, wait. Did Larxene? Did Larks ever come back?
Larxene said they were back.
Oh, they
Yeah,
did?
they're
Okay.
Then let us begin.
I'm gonna just let them know what's going on since they're not in voice chat. All right. See, I just don't like the taste of coffee, so I don't drink it.
I'm not much of a coffee person.
I
I've
wake
only
up
had
at
one coffee I like.
I wake up, I pop my caffeine tablet, and then I get through my day.
I'm one of those people, though. I actually kind of like the taste of dark chocolate. So for me, if I can sweeten it just right, then coffee is kind of awesome because it has that nice blend of a little bit of bitter with a bit of sweet.
See, I don't like coffee bitter, but I don't mind chocolate bitter.
Oh, food up.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely gonna be
need
important.
that.
And we're gonna be hungry.
You better not be hungry.
Food. Nope. food.
Check for when
There we
everyone's
go.
ready.
Wait,
Waiting.
why wait, Karen?
Pew, pew, pew.
What do you
Oh,
What?
do we need
Okay.
2 tanks?
second blast?
Wait, do we need 2
Temperature,
tanks because
right,
there's 2 heads?
Yeah, I have them.
Yeah, I believe there's 2 tank. I thought I said there were 2 tank busters.
I mean, 2 tank busters is different than needing 2 tanks for other mechanics.
Yeah, there's 2 auto attacks as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot to mention
Okay.
that.
We can drop out and I can jump in on Gunbreaker. If need be.
Hey, we can still
We can try.
if you want.
Let's try it, see what happens, and then if we need to swap somebody to a tank, we can.
Hello?
Hello?
That has arrived.
Oh, hi!
Hello.
Okay,
Are you here to stay?
second tank.
Or are you just dropping in to yell at us?
I'm here to help y'all.
Oh, hang on. Are you coming in as our tank?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright then.
It's not a choice.
Then I guess, yeah, let's dip out and then...
Yeah, the idea of 2 auto attacks. Yeah. Alright, I'm in on that.
Right, I
Guess
forgot.
that means I get to say Red Mage.
What we have, the way we get you to help out is we say, hey, Octo, want to do something really stupid?
I'm a warrior main. It just works.
I was about to say, I just swapped off warrior because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play the tank I'm worse at. I'm gonna play paladin.
But my computer is... You know, it's probably not a good idea to have shaders Minecraft.
I can see that.
Remind me, it's Copied Factory, then Puppets Bunker, right? Yeah.
Copied Factory, Puppets Bunker, and then yeah.
I just couldn't remember the
Right
order
on.
because Copied Factory and Puppets Bunker have like the same connotation in my brain. And I couldn't remember which came first.
What is their connotation? Hard?
I mean, that, but also, like,
Sunday.
it's gonna be next Sunday. It's gonna be Copied Factory.
Busy.
No,
Oh yeah,
Kieran,
what data
join
center
us.
are you guys on?
Oh, we're on Ether.
Okay.
Danny and
logged in.
Ash made sure that they were on Ether early.
I snuck
I am
in last
logged
night.
in.
Let's see here. Where are you?
Sargatana.
I know that. I'm on my friends list.
Okay.
Oh,
I
there
figured
you
that's
are.
what you're at.
There. Okay. Oh,
Alright, Octa, I'm trusting you to do the warrior main thing, and I don't have to pay as much attention to you.
Understood.
Are you just, I mean, okay, good. Let's go.
all right.
Alright, any preference for main tank? I don't know if it particularly matters in this fight.
I mean, if it throws out 2 autos, it doesn't really matter too much, probably.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything in the mechanics that really matters for main tank, just as long as we have 2 tanks.
I think the only
Cool.
thing that matters might be right versus left for when the room splits. But I could be wrong. I've
Probably
never
for, like,
actually tanked this
party
fight
splits.
before.
But that's really more important for Savage than it is normal.
Yeah.
Go, is everyone ready? Everyone all booted up?
What are you talking about? This is normal Savage. Of course,
Maybe
hang
just to
on.
look at my numbers on the Abacus.
I don't have the advocates open.
We should be good.
I've
Good.
never touched that, so we're good.
Please don't look at it because I don't know Paladin.
Wow, who let the scrub into the party?
Sorry,
You
that's my fault.
invited me.
I'll make sure to talk to him after stream and tell him to stop showing up.
No, wait.
Only sweaty
Stop
tryhards allowed here.
Like, scrub, scrub. It's like,
Yeah.
I can't help it.
Go get good before you come back.
But I'm not that good at Dark Souls. What do you mean?
Freak wave.
Back for that way?
Oh, that didn't go nearly as far as I thought it would.
It's because we still have PTSD from the first fight. Or from the second fight.
Yeah,
Also, this isn't Savage.
true.
Here, I'm just gonna hang out. Oh, are you trying to hang out with me in the donut?
Yeah,
Are you trying to get
I love
donuts with
donuts.
me?
I love donuts.
Wait! Oh. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
I said the same thing.
That was about a different mechanic, though.
It knocks you back the same amount, though.
I just saw my life flashing before my eyes.
No,
Yeah, it's just
my melee combo.
A little funny to me. Like, there's so much PTSD from knockback mechanics. It's great. Although, you want to know the thing I remember most about this fight in particular? How easy it is to kill yourself with a gap closer.
Oh god, that is true.
Yeah, when the middle is gone and you gap close, you can literally just launch yourself to your death quite easily.
Yeah. I'm a warrior, therefore my gap closer is part of my damage rotation. Uh-oh.
Get good.
Speaking of splitting the middle,
No, wait!
Uh-oh.
I made it. Bye, Kieran.
Our healer didn't make it.
oh, you'll be
I could
fine.
make this if I
Don't
wasn't.
die.
I'm alone over here.
You'll be fine.
You have fun with that.
I have an invulnerable dream if anything happens.
Dick.
Melee outside, let's go. God damn it.
Instant karma.
And that's my
Nothing happened.
resources.
I'm not showing you.
No. Don't do that. No.
It's okay, I got closer to you.
Are you taking?
I was fine until I died and lost all my resources.
Fiddle up in the middle.
I can't get over Freak Wave. Is that an enrage?
It is not.
No.
No,
Okay,
just
cool.
don't miss again.
The purple was scary.
No, this mechanic is a nightmare and savage.
Be careful how you're aiming yourselves.
I mean, that
As funny as it would have been to
pushback.
see somebody get knocked back off the edge.
with that pushback, I don't know even if you were sitting next to them if they would have actually knocked you back off the edge.
Want me to try?
Yeah.
We. You were saying?
I knew that! No!
It's a good thing there's no autos at right the second.
Well, then you're making me heal back up on min item level.
No, don't worry. I have my own healing. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Right,
Also, you
that's
went
my
at an
warrior.
angle. You were not directly next to them.
I still died.
Invalid.
Ah, okay.
Are you saying that
What,
you
are
want her to
a
try
speedrun.com
again?
Moderator?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And that was my
Well,
fault,
I just-
Kieran. I was gonna res them.
Roll tonight to give Kiri PTSD.
The goal is to satiate my scientific curiosity.
The goal is to give me content.
That too.
That's why they torture me.
You just sound like you're in another room
No.
yelling that over.
my damage.
To be fair, Kieran, your reactions are so good that you would probably do very well as a streamer yourself. If you wanted to.
I don't have the energy to do that.
You think I have the energy?
I mean, you have ADHD, right?
That's not how that works.
That means I spit out more to find out what my spoon allotment is for the day.
Hey, it'd be funny if I took a rip current in the party.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Oh, wait. Ooh. It's a shame Titania isn't. You've already gotten past Titania. That's a funny thing, Buster.
Oh, I mean, you live to see another rip current.
Wait, guys. Guys. Where'd my party go?
9%. Come on.
You got this.
Oh my god.
My brain just turned off there.
Bar mitigation. Ow! Oh, I'm soloing this. Ow!
Well, now we have to go all over again.
Hey, that means we can test the knockback with the with half the arena gone again.
Yeah.
See, it was all planned.
And I had to get to hit people with a rip current.
Yeah.
It's true.
And here I was worried about whether or not I'd have enough to do with only 4 raids tonight.
We'll always be giving you enough to do.
Yeah. You just right out there.
Hi, Caesar.
She's in love with beams. It's okay.
I do love beams.
I didn't realize that would just instant kill you.
Shizu would be. Well, Shizu would do good in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, except I'd be the one dying because I can just constantly get hit by them.
Yeah, you'd be a great Krillin.
At least you called me Krillin, not Ya.
Were you
Okay.
gonna say Yamcha?
Yamcha,
Yamcha's the GOAT.
like Kugane?
Yes. Sure. Let's go with that.
Must resist the urge.
You watch me walk away.
Hang on. I know how to fix that. There we go.
Target to ignore.
Oh, hey, side knockback. Get to the right.
Yeah, I'll take like 2 seconds.
Just the thing. There we go.
Wait a minute.
Danger to
I mean, as long as we know where she is at all times, we're good.
I thought that would have more space on it.
Wait. Okay.
Aw, not
What?
funny.
Did you want me to not make it in time?
It would have been funny.
But you would have had to heal it.
No,
It would have been funny.
What's the concept?
Yeah, for the content.
So being able to remember this.
you say this like I haven't murdered you on several occasions already. Good instantly, like, hit somebody with that if I really felt like it.
I'm not moving. See, I'm fine.
You almost weren't.
That
But I'm
our survival there was entirely around whoever had the knockback not moving.
And not deciding that they could do something really funny.
Yep.
Oh no.
Luckily, it was Larkson who seems to be a.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like a good sport also would have done it for the content.
Oh,
Depends on what kind of sport. Are we the sport? Are they hunting us for sport?
Shizzy, can we not be in there?
Sorry.
Now I have to actually press a button.
What's that? Hang out in AoEs? Okay.
Asuna. I have to press Asuna.
Stand
Oh,
in
could
fire
you?
or DPS high?
Yeah, if you're actively on fire, you're gonna DPS more because of us not being on fire.
I love how I just go closer and I just see Kieran bolts.
As for me, I'm like, left. Jeez, we had him.
Great.
We're fine here, Kieran.
Oh,
Like
wait,
Caspar!
Uh-oh.
Oh, Shizu made it. Nice. I was like, is Shizu gonna make it?
Yeah, you have a bit of time to
I'm
react
no
to that.
longer alone.
But it would have been really funny if she didn't.
This is true.
Remember, everybody, get close.
Never getting over.
My melee face isn't up, so I don't need to. Gotta get that greed.
In theory. Oh.
Let's get that OB. Let's go. Oh yeah.
Let's go.
That's a double take fester, right?
No.
It is now.
Freak wave. Well, you were actually just hit by an attack called Freak Wave.
I've been saying this. I can't get over freak wave.
Leviathan's got you by the Freak Wave. Yes!
Apparently that actually goes through knockback.
Oh, that's strange.
Or it was a timing thing. Stay away from me.
That wasn't very funny. You didn't take that much damage.
Did you even have a circle?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how sad that was.
His corpse had a circle.
You did, actually.
It looked like it had one, but it didn't spawn.
It didn't actually go off.
Yeah.
Still was nice of Titan or Leviathan to be inclusive like that.
Inclusive of
I really
dead people.
appreciate it. No one left out, you know?
Yeah. You know, you're dead on the ground, but I want you to feel like you matter.
You're doing a mechanic, so.
Yeah. Hey, you're dead, you're part of the mechanic now.
Hell yeah.
I know where we killed this guy. You know, he's actually kind of legit, you know? We should just, you know, take him to a bar somewhere, buy him a beer. I think he'll like it. I mean, it'll need to be like a big keg, but it would be a beer.
that point, I think that's just a tanker. Not tankered, mind you, just a tanker.
Like the whole ship. Like the whole ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
An oil tanker.
Full of booze for Leviathan. Yes, exactly. Now you get it. Now you're picking up when I'm laying down.
Where are you laying down things?
It's unsanitary, you know?
You should
Because
stop.
as
We
we
might need that
established,
later.
I am perpetually EP, so all of
It's
the
true.
laying down.
That's my secret cap. I'm always EP. To the right. Alright, that's good enough.
I mean, yeah, you just got closed, you'll cancel it.
The fucking danger bomb goes.
I
Bye,
wait.
Ash.
Bye, Ash.
Bye. But I didn't die to the
Did
knockback.
somebody use something on me? I didn't get knocked back.
I got rescued.
Yeah, because I thought you were going to fucking fall off.
I told you I wasn't gonna. The knockback is like nothing.
The platform was smaller.
The platform is huge. We have the whole platform.
I'm sorry, my head hurts.
It's our fault. Don't worry. I mean, you probably should worry.
The fun will continue for at least
No, it's because of
5.
physics.
Fun will continue until morale improves.
Let's go.
I will instantly fucking die to that.
Bye, Ash.
Bye.
Was it worth it?
Yes.
Yes.
Our chest, what do we get?
A
Central, let's
song.
go.
Ooh, I actually need that orchestrion. Fuck, but that means like we can't bomb the items into Shizu's inventory.
Just pass everything. Oh wow, I think that's the first time I've ever seen myself get that. I got a 99. Nice.
Lucky.
Quick!
I 84. That's better than everything I roll in M3.
By 85.
I'm gonna deafen Mutant to read quest log. I will be right back. Quest dialogue. Oh my god, I can words. Most emphatic victory, Shizune. Unfortunately, we cannot yet be certain if the ether is behaving as predicted. That was incredible. Is that what a primal looks like? More or less. Oh, not quite the same then. But why is that? The Leviathan of the Source was summoned by the Sahagin, to whom he was no less than a god. Without their faith, the deiform entity that we brought into existence differed on a fundamental level, though it was no less formidable. The manifestation relied upon Shizune's experiences of Leviathan, and may have been influenced by recollections of other water-aspected beings, leading to further discrepancies. Memories brought to life. But I still can't tell if our plan actually worked. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Hello. How goes it? It goes. If you've finished slaying your primal, or whatever it is, I suggest you get back here on the double. There's something you ought to see. Are on our way. What could that be? Evidently, our only recourse is to return to our base of operations forthwith. What's that sound? Shizune, look! Alright. Ooh, water! Where did that crystal come from? Was that always there? By the 12's good grace, 'tis a marvel to behold. Don't worry about it, I'm worrying about it. I never thought that a whole lake would suddenly appear like this. And we're just getting started. I only hope the burden is not too much for you, Shizune. I'm sure I can keep going and there won't be any negative side effects ever. Because that was the key takeaway of this expansion, right? You know, when I first heard Orianje's plan, I didn't know what to expect. But then that enormous crystal appeared, and water came gushing forth, and, well... such a profound transformation. Though the change appeareth to be limited to an area no more than a few malms in diameter. Hey, at least it's something. Reen and Urianger are considering the next step in their plan to reclaim the empty. I think this proves that the water-aspected ether is no longer lying dormant. So, which element should we realign next, Urianger? I propose Earth. Should we succeed in returning the soil's life-giving energy, the empty shall become capable of supporting the growth of flora. Imagine that! Forests in the empty! But before we begin, I'd like to know how that girl is doing. Still sound asleep. She didn't so much as stir even when I took off her helmet. Or took her helmet off. Though it might be getting a bit stuffy in there. I was curious to know what sort of person we're dealing with. Or I thought it might be getting a bit stuffy in there, and I was curious to know what sort of person we're dealing with. She seems surprisingly normal. Not at all like your usual Voidsend. I'd say she's around the same age as you, Reen. Perhaps a little older. Well, whoever she is, we should let her rest while we concentrate on the task at hand. As much as I'd love to go with you, I'd best stay here in case she wakes up and is feeling less than cooperative. And while I wait here, wishing I had something to read, my thoughts will be with you as you fly off to face the next opponent. It might just be a strange feeling to bring something into existence through your own willpower. Or it must be a strange feeling to bring something into existence through your own willpower, only to slay it immediately after. I almost feel sorry for the poor things. All the same, I wish you luck. Don't worry, it feels strangely familiar to me. If all goes well, he won't be waiting for long. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner we can see the results. Okay, and Thancred is not around me to talk to, so... let's head back in. Once more unto the empty, dear friend. Thou art prepared, I presume? Yeah. Now, before we embark on our journey, there is one question I feel I should ask. Where are we going? Or I would suggest a certain region that lieth east of Norvrant, which was once home to the great Mount Atlas. And for the earth-aspected primal we wish to invoke, what could be a more fitting choice than Titan? I don't think I've heard of that one. What's it like? The landslides. The landslides. I will always go for the trauma. It seems like you had a rather traumatic experience. Yes, I did. But if our last battle is anything to go by, this one will be different from the Titan that Jizune remembers, yes? Aye. Hi, aye! And yes, you did hear landslides. Aye, 'twould be wise to consider the two as entirely separate beings. As such, thou must needs conceive new stratagems if thou art to triumph in the battle to come. Past experience will avail thee not, I fear. All right, Shizune. Once you're ready, we'll be on our way. It took a while, but we finally arrived. Ready, Shizune? Memories of Titan come tumbling back. Tumbling back, eh? Okay, are you guys ready to rock and roll?
How dare you?
Blame Damini for giving me the idea.
I am set.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay, it looks like we just need to
Not
wait
time.
until... Is Kieran back? He said he'd most likely be in party chat. No, Octa, we already beat Leviathan.
Aww. We need like an engine revving for Titan fights.
Vroom vroom.
Beep beep. Vroom vroom.
Don't worry, guys. I'm sure this will be a really fun and easy raid where nothing will go wrong.
I mean, yeah, naturally. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
I am very motivated for this to go well.
So get ready to start, engines.
I was gonna say that I was engineized, but that doesn't quite work. Engineerized? No. Man, engine and energize are so close together, but it's...
It doesn't quite work.
Yeah.
I mean, at the very least, you sound like you're fueled up and ready to go.
I am.
Nice. Yeah, as soon as Kieran gets here, we'll be ready to kickstart and get going.
Man, if only I was big enough to qualify for Gamer Sub sponsorship, this would be such a great way to, like, sneak one in.
Dude, if you had one, I would be using that code.
Oh, thank you for the 100.
Deadass.
Oh, hey, Jane, what's up? Long time no see, and thank you for the 100 bits.
Your carpets are driving me nuts. Good.
Oh shit, if I want to, I can hop out.
But you're not the one we're missing.
I know.
I'll let you guys figure it out.
It is entirely up to you guys.
You live? Good. We like it when you live.
I like when people
That
live,
reminds
you know.
me. I need to set up a tiebreaker poll. And Whoops. I almost typed out unlock Mabinogi. That's not. Okay, you guys have 24 hours to break that tie in the Discord.
What if it ties? Do you
I mean, 7 people voted last time, so, like, in theory, whoever wanted Phasma will pick one. Or my 2 friends who are probably responsible for tying it up with making Mobby tie with Blue Mage won't vote. We'll see.
I was considering voting for Phasma, but then it's like, let's see Shizu suffer on Blue Mage.
I mean, okay, the stuff that doesn't win this month will just come back in the poll next month with like other stuff. So. But at least what's fun about like the MMO related ones is that I can pull Pantry members in and make them suffer in my old MMOs with me together.
I don't even remember what Mabinogi even is.
It's
I've never heard of
the
it.
way I explained it back in
here.
the day was that it was like like RuneScape but better. Because you do the whole like gathering wood and all the rest of that stuff, which is what I remembered from RuneScape. But it's also a Korean MMO, so there's a lot of grind. Although I don't know how much grind is still in it these days.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got distracted. I searched up Mabinogi, and one of the very first things I see is apparently they have or had a crossover with Freerun of all things.
Oh, that makes sense. They years ago, and I still have this stuff on my old character.
Oh, I thought I'm going right now,
They
actually.
did a crossover with Hatsune Miku way back in the day. They did a thing with oh, I'm blanking on the name of it. Anime I've never watched before, but I'm pretty sure it involved a guy who was close to a girl who died, which I know does not narrow things down, especially for like early sad 2000s anime.
Doesn't narrow things down.
Not Clanad.
I am forgetting how to fucking navigate around Tumblr.
Not Elfin Lead, no. It was... shit.
That it sounds like fun. Mia.
Yeah, no, alright, jump on in. Jumping in, because Kieran also didn't give any kind of time frame how long they'd be gone.
Yeah. He said
just
likely
fucking be
BRB,
like,
so I don't know if that means there's a chance he's not coming back. Hello?
Hello.
How is Raid?
Good. We think we clear next week.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. Nice! It's because you no longer have to worry about Kefka.
Okay.
No, that raid team was like, oh, they cleared Kefka before we cleared everything. We got to step it up.
I gotta get my shiny weapon before we do the ultimate with Shizu.
Oh! Was it unreleased or
we-
did it just not released in the US?
We gotta figure out what ultimate we're doing with Shizu.
Yeah, I'll put up the poll when I get closer to finishing patch quests.
Can we do
I would say Uru
Yeah.
or T.
Anohana, that's what it was.
Those two are the best choice for everyone's attention
I don't know if I
span.
heard of that one.
Ukab is a terrible choice.
Is it Anohana the one where like
Pretty sure little
weird
tiny girl is dead or
bullshit?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
somewhere
they
like
did a
very
crossover
bullshit.
with it in Mabinogi like way back in ancient times, and like the wiki said the unreleased content, but I can't tell if that means unreleased all around and people just know about it from like data mining, or if it just never made it to the North American, or rather the non-Korean version of the game. Because like there were some weird differences between the Korean and non-Korean versions.
including armor that was available in the NPC shop in the Korean version and gacha only in the North American version. Don't you love Nexon?
How long
No.
Karen is here?
Yeah, I
We
might.
don't know. Who knows?
I might add you to the party, and then we can let Kieran deal with whatever.
Because I
I
can
mean-
swap back out. Because the people I was playing Minecraft with are actually on now.
Oh,
Minecraft.
I live.
oh, there you are.
Holy shit.
Here.
I was
Yay.
literally on the brink of being like, I don't think he's coming back.
If you want to play Minecraft, I can sub in for you, Octavia.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks for helping out, Octa. We
problem.
appreciate you. Yeah, so here's the thing, Jane. I really still like Mobby and Vindictus, at least in theory. The problem is Nexon is a terrible company. Let me make sure I have the right thing selected. Are you guys ready to see me die a lot because I'm bad at this fight?
I don't remember
do it.
shit.
Or.
I don't remember shit.
I hit Shizu with the tank buster.
Again.
Yeah, remember, is this a full tankable fight? I don't. I
There
guess we'll
is.
find out.
The tank buster is a swap, by the way, Shia.
It's okay. I
Ah.
remember this is normal.
It's still a swap. It
Okay.
gives you a volt.
Perfect.
Also, I love how Soken, like every time there's a Titan fight in any game that he's composing music for, he's just like, what's that? Go way harder than I really need to.
Yep. Like in
'Cause-
16. It's
yes,
like
exactly.
The only boss fight like that. It's like, sure, let's roll. Let's run with it.
Like apparently he took Rock way too hard. And like, I am here for it, but yeah, no, the music in 16 for Titan is incredible. I mean, the music in 16 in general is pretty good, but
Oh yeah, 16 there's some fantastic boss fight music.
there's some stuff in 16 that annoys me, but it is still tied with 12 as my second favorite Final Fantasy game. As far as the single player ones go.
I only have 2 cartridges, I forgot.
Yeah. Something to do until.
This is the tank buster.
Yep. Okay. I'm not. I don't have a shirt on my bar for some reason. What?
Okay, I have a... Holy... That...
I did not get far enough away.
Skill issue.
I'm kinda... Oh, whatever.
You know what? Hey, I think Shizu wants to take a cuddle buster.
Oh shit.
What's that? Stay close to Ash no matter what, so that way if I go down, so does he.
No. Yeah, sure. All right, in front of him.
Oh, in
That
front.
just means if I go down, then so do you.
In front, and
Ready to
then
move afterwards. I know this fight too well. The trauma.
The landslides.
Yep.
the left fights.
Tank buster.
Alright. Yoink.
Yeah, that shit still hurts.
I mean, this is
Yeah,
mine.
still got a minute.
Yowie.
Yowie, again?
Yowie!
Wow.
Well, fair enough, I guess.
Listen, all respect to the people who read that and know. I'm not reading it.
It's almost like I am a queer romance author. or something.
Yup.
Who specifically
I
writes
only read yours.
largely the gay.
That's why I made the exception that I only read Jesus. Side. Make sure to be on the side. I'm sure to be on the side. Otherwise you'll die. I enjoy this. The music. Oh, I turned it off.
How could you?
I was reading through. I didn't want to hear the same damn song over every.
I enjoy this music. That's
I hear it through. I hear it through Shiva's stream.
Oh.
Ah,
Aw, my mod is actually watching my stream.
I can't have the stream audio going and be in PC. I hate my own voice.
I mean, even if you are okay with your voice, you're still dealing with an echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the part that irritates me the most.
Oh, you missed it. Where we were 10% away from killing Leviathan, and then half of
And
us
then-
didn't notice a mechanic.
Yeah.
Which mechanic?
Like,
The one where
They didn't notice a
from the side.
knockback, and then suddenly I'm like, where's my team?
This is great.
Wait, oh, it's just me in a tank. Oh, it's just me.
Yeah, everyone just simultaneously went smooth brain. It was great.
Not everyone. I was the last to die somehow.
Super polite. Thank you, sir.
Purple-eyed. Oh. He's about to do jumpy jump.
Just knock back a minute, you know? Instead.
Yeah.
Oh, it just got close to cancel it out.
Not that close.
That's a good combo. I think we also have a knock back to...
It does.
Yeah. Goodbye, Jesus.
He's about to swing back and forth.
That guy's another call that it has a knockback that you just fucking get sent to Narnia.
I actually really enjoy
Excuse
this
me.
fight for normal.
And like when Jesse said knockback, by the way, and then killed half of Nest.
I tried to hydrate, and it tried to kill me.
Yeah, it'll do that sometimes. Human
Yeah,
bodies.
let's
The water
learn
betrayed
never
me.
Water again.
I'm supposed to...
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, the human body's black.
Obviously, water is
Be
evil,
that.
and I should not engage.
True.
Ever.
No, please, drink water.
You shouldn't.
This plant
Don't
from
say
here,
that
just
while I'm
joking.
here, otherwise I'll fucking...
Disclaimer,
What are you?
hydrate or dihydrate, folks. Water is good for you.
The only time people have ever drowned is when water is involved.
Big gift
That
true.
is-
Thus, you should not interact with water.
Alright. Can I rat grab Ash real quick?
Have we triggered the nursing student enough yet?
Listen, if you die because of dehydration, it's not my fault.
Just
Fault for not listening.
grab a soda. There's some amount of water in there somewhere. It's good enough.
Yeah,
Just
but then I'm
use
gonna
the
get
just
all
drink
like
more
weird, and
soda.
I'm gonna start feeling all weird and jittery from all the caffeine.
Oh, so the Asmongold approach. Got it.
Yeah.
Ouch.
If you're feeling dehydrated, just drink more soda.
Okay, but the soda's probably what's dehydrating me.
Ready for go-kart time.
Beep beep.
All of it's gonna be in succession, so be ready.
Oh, he's gonna hit somebody.
And again.
Again.
Again?
Yeah, he does it 3 times.
Yeah.
Again? Red Circle, Bucky Barnes, local rivals.
I call bullshit.
She who dies turns into a flower tea kettle.
That was my keyboard.
She who was secretly a tea kettle.
It all makes sense now.
Oh, I'm out of MP. I should do something about that.
Yeah, you should.
It's fine. Nobody's gonna
Sure, Kanisha. My grab bag go back.
But it's not as involved.
Stands off. Stands off. You got it. I do not have shirt on my bar. It's the problem.
Oh my god. No!
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier.
The one thing I don't want to hear from my off tank, or my main tank.
He said it earlier.
Yeah, but I honestly thought they put it on their bar, you know?
Oh,
No, I
That's
did it
fair.
right. Hang on, just for you. Roll. There's the shirk. There it is. It's in the spot. It's in my spot.
Let's call, Frog.
Fine. I will actually play my job correctly. Fine.
ow.
Hug, I say.
I'm taking this one, I don't care.
I care. Can you not?
But,
It's only the main role I play. I should, of course, have my stuff on my off bar.
listen, Karen. I will live.
You may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Come down there, Darius.
Wait,
Lord
I fucked up.
God. Oh wait, this will
I was
come
doing
in.
so well, too.
I love eating bone stacks. They're delicious.
What? Snacks?
You're collecting them.
Yeah,
I'm a
Volt
tank,
snacks.
Karen. Doesn't matter.
Sir, I'm trying to cast here.
Listen, as a tank especially, it's a badge of honor if you can collect all the way up to the max of 16.
Oh, fault zone. It'd be really funny.
Yeah.
There.
Nice. 1
10
pull.
minutes. That was the average length for the Savage.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, so we can just go straight to the savage, right?
Yeah.
No.
Go lock that.
All of this grip. Goodbye, Shizu.
I mean, that's what we've been doing all night.
We've also been burnt out on raiding, so I thought the plan was let me finish Shadowbringer's patch quests, and then we'll figure out the next raid.
What's burnt
Oh, I
out?
know.
I'm raiding. I'm still raiding.
We're still rating right now.
I'm still doing an ultimate, you know?
Anyway,
now, in
thanks
fact.
for
This
the
is
help,
exactly what-
guys. I'm gonna drop out of voice chat because quest stuff. But yeah, I appreciate you all, and I will see you
Glad to see you
guys
again.
later.
Bye.
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 Bye, Shizu.
Okay.
Now that we've totally definitely gotten rid of them, because they definitely aren't in my Twitch chat. Wait, Jane, I feel like I already knew that you played Vindictus, but do I know what your main is on there? Did you say you were a Fiona main? Well fought, Shizune. Well fought indeed. That thou wert able to triumph over this avatar of primordial rage is testament to thy puissance. To my what? I mean, I know what, but like, funny word, hee hee. See, I think she got added to the game after I stopped playing. So I've never tried her out before.
Hi! What's a say thieving main? Welcome back. You must be exhausted. For a creature made of rock, he was a lot more agile than I was expecting.
I'm sure I have a lot of characters I missed. I think the last time I played, I know I tried, like, the big muscle guy. And I did find, like, tearing wisps apart with my bare hands very satisfying. I don't think I got a chance to try the spear guy.
I wonder, was the Titan of your world a tough opponent too?
He never stood a chance against me. This character is not humble.
Well, having seen the way you fight, I can believe that. But more importantly, you've defeated another elemental being, which means we're a step closer to reclaiming the empty. I can't wait to see how much of a difference we've made at this time.
Maybe I did try spear. There was a character that they added and I never got, like, the last time I played, I deleted a character I didn't really, like, play much so that I could play as, like, some new character that had been added. And then I realized, oh, the problem was never my computer in terms of how laggy that game is. It's just the game.
Did we really do all of this?
Ah, look at that. We're actually bringing some color back.
Aye, it would appear that balance has returned to the element of the earth. And yet, the transformation hath affected only the immediate vicinity, whereas the lands beyond this lake doth remain unchanged. 'Tis passing strange indeed.
Did we do something wrong? Well, maybe if Nexon spent less time adding new underwear to the game and more time on their back end, it would not lag so much.
Did we do something wrong? Though this fall is short of the outcome I had envisioned, 'tis plain our efforts were not in vain. Mayhap this localized phenomenon is the result of an intercession of ethereal currents. Therefore, it is reasonable to assume that similar locations in the empty have undergone comparable alterations. Then the ether will spread out from these points to cover the rest of... Well, then maybe they should spend more of that money on their back end. Reen!
You know, make their Victoria's Secret panty raid simulator actually playable. I didn't stop playing the game because I've stopped having fun. I stopped playing the game because boats weren't loading.
Are you alright?
Which is kind of a big problem when it's a dungeon-based MMO with no overworld.
Perhaps asserting her will over Eden hath taken its toll. Reen appears to have been overcome by exhaustion.
Alright, what's our girl up to?
It's nothing.
Didn't look like nothing.
That didn't look like nothing to me. You'd better lie down for a while. No, really, I'm fine. Anyway, we've still got work to do. Nay, Thancreth hath the right of it. Would be unwise to exert thyself overmuch. I appreciate your concern, but I do wish you'd stop fussing. Reen, thou knowest not the strain thou dost place on thyself. Though the elements of water and earth hath been restored, continued exposure to the empty stagnant ether may yet sap thee of thy remaining strength. Now that you mention it, I've been feeling a bit out of sorts since we got here.
You say that, but Vindictus was originally supposed to be a prequel to Mabinogi. And then they dropped doing that. Whatever happened to Mabinogi Heroes? Remember that? I should probably get away from the empty and rest for a while. Pray do so. Meanwhile, I shall remain here. The restoration of the first two elements hath produced unexpected results, and I require time to analyze our findings. However, I must ask thee to refrain from discussing our work in the empty, even with our closest comrades. Why? I thought they'd welcome the news. And indeed they shall, once we have more to show for our efforts. Nevertheless, this mission is one of surpassing danger. I am loath to place our dearest friends at risk unless absolutely necessary. Hi, what does that mean about me? You have their best interests at heart, I'm sure. But to be perfectly honest, I'd prefer not to keep secrets from people that I trust with my life. I don't want to make a habit of this, but I'll do as you ask. Also, Urianger, you're doing the stupid thing again. You're just making us accomplices this time. It seems to me that Reen isn't the only one who would benefit from a change of scenery. Our Sleeping Beauty would likely fare better in more hospitable surroundings. We'd need to have our associates from the Crystarium organize a safe place for her to stay. If you and Shizune could go ahead and have a word with them, and Mortsuke will call... I'm gonna snooze a sad. If you and Shizune could go on ahead and have a word with them in Mortsuke, we'll catch up with you once Urianger has finished whatever it is he needs to do. Perhaps thou, too, shouldst accompany her on the return journey. I dare say she would be glad of thy presence. No, not this time. She's come such a long way since we first met, and I worry that relying on me too much will only hold her back. We won't be staying in the First forever. The time will come for Reen and I to part ways, and for her to follow her own path. I know you understand this too, Urianger. I see you trying to pass on as much of your knowledge as possible while you still can. And to her credit, she's actually taking most of it in. Reen is possessed of a natural affinity for ethereology, unlike some who shall remain unnamed. A natural affinity for staying awake during... Though, come to think of it, she doesn't really take after me at all. However, like thee, she is predisposed to brooding in silence in lieu of voicing her concerns. Says the master of keeping his cards close to his chest. Anyway, Shizune, you'd better take the Sky Slipper with Reen. It's true that she's been through a lot lately, but so have you. We'll need you to you ready for the challenges that lie ahead. So go on and get some rest. Wait, but how are you going to get back? Hold on. We shall await news of thy safe arrival in Amarang. But like, hello? If we take the car and Urianger can't teleport because he is the disabled. Granted, Y'shtola isn't the only character whose disability kind of gets glossed over by the story a lot of the time. We'll have to decide whether it's worth posting Crystarium guards to watch over Eden while we're gone. As there is little risk of our camp being ransacked, it may be left unattended in our absence. Oh, are you coming back with us? I thought you were sending us ahead. I am the confused. It seems like you were all having quite a serious discussion. I hope I haven't given you any cause for concern. Well, if you say so. I probably shouldn't stay in the empty any longer than necessary, though. So, do you want to take first or shift piloting, or shall I? How's Thancred getting back? He can't teleport. Are he and Urianger just planning on walking? Phew.
I'm glad I had you there to keep me company. I've no idea how I would have passed the time otherwise. Now that we're here, I need to find our contact from the Crystarium. But before that, I was hoping I could have a word with you. Something's been on my mind. This might not be the best place for it, though. Those creatures over there look a bit hungry.
I mean, I could deal with them.
When I first spoke to Thancred and Urianger about what I'd sensed in the empty, part of me wished we could have just left it alone. I guess I was scared of what we'd find. I can understand that. But now that we've found Eden, I know that I made the right choice. And if I'd given in to my fear, I probably would have spent the rest of my life wondering what might have been. From now on, whenever I hear that voice inside telling me to run away, to hide, I won't listen. That's not who I am anymore. Even so, all the courage in the world is not going to help me decide what we should do with that girl when she wakes up. Do you remember what she said right before she passed away, or passed out?
Passed away? Oh god, nope. That would have made these raids very different.
Why am I here? What is happening? What if she's being controlled or forced to act against her will? Whatever the case, it's clear that she's not a monster. She's a person like you or me. Obviously, she knows something about Eden, and we need all the information we can get. But more than that, I just want to talk to her, to find out who she is and if there's anything we can do to help her. On the one hand, we mustn't forget that she's already attacked us once. What's to say she won't try it again when she wakes up? If she keeps us from reclaiming the empty, it will be all my fault. It's no good. I can't make up my mind. What do you think we should do, Shizune?
Even Emmett Selk had his reasons. We should at least hear her out.
I see what you mean. Perhaps if we'd been able to come to an understanding, things wouldn't have ended the way they did. I hope that she's nothing like Emmett Selk, but we won't know until we speak to her. Until then, I'll try to concentrate on the here and now. Speaking of which, I still need to see to Urianger's errands. The people we're on our way to meet lent us the Sky Slipper and most of the apparatus we've been using. And since we've been sworn to secrecy...
Uh-oh, ad! I'll continue this after the ad.
Little leg stretchy.
Uh-oh, I may have made a mistake in how I was sitting. I may have done the neurodivergent thing and sat on my chair weird. Haha, good job, me. Hydrate? Alright, I will hydrate. But I'm also getting in a free stretchy. More stretchies. All of the stretchies. Oh, my back just made a noise. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, I need to refill my water. So, what's up, Jane? My Bach burped. Yes. Basically. Technically, it'd be my Bach parped, but... But no, I've been meaning to see if there aren't any good, like, yoga teachers on YouTube that I can follow along with, since I haven't been to the yoga studio in forever, because that costs money. Also, for anybody who hasn't heard, I'm gonna do a stupid when I get to Endwalker, and while I'm playing through Endwalker, I'm gonna walk a mile for every sub I get, so... I'm sure that won't backfire on me horribly. In my defense, if I'm in Endwalker in May, I will probably get a bunch of those steps in just going to Anime Central. But I do in general need to walk more, so it'll be a good thing. And we're back from ads. Welcome back, everybody. All right, let's continue with our story and our small baby growing up before our eyes. The people we're on our way to meet lent us the Sky Slipper and most of the apparatus we've been using. And since we've been sworn to secrecy, I assume the same applies to them and their colleagues. Yeah, but you live in California. Anyway, once that's over with, we can find a place to relax. And, like, I know California comes with its own, complications, but it doesn't come with, like, 20-degree temps. I mean, I more meant the natural disasters thing. Like, I'm aware that you guys have fires and earthquakes and mudslides. But, like, at least it's warm enough that you can regularly, like, go out. And an entire season isn't fuck no weather. Let me put it this way. You never have reason to call 30-degree and 40-degree weather a heat wave. Now that we're here, allow me to introduce you to two members of our inner circle, whatever you want to call it. Aw, that's Gogol, who's interested in trading for any relics we find in the empty. Apparently, he mostly deals in exotic weapons and whatnot, but he's agreed to keep us supplied with whatever else we can't get from the Cressarium. Now, the ones we came to meet should be around here somewhere. Ah, Reen, what a relief it is to see you returned unharmed from your expedition. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. We were gone a bit longer than we expected. Shizune, I'd like you to meet Luiri. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. As representative of the Settlement Council, I am here to observe the delivery of equipment deemed necessary to your mission. I will be on hand to provide any assistance you may require. Pleasure's all mine, I'm sure. Actually, there's something we'd like you to take care of. It's probably best not to talk about it in the middle of the market, though. I'll take it from here, Shizune. You should get some rest. But before you go, I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. We still have a long road ahead of us, but if we give it our all, there's nothing we can't handle. Skill speed, sure, why not? By the way, Thancred, how are you planning on going back to Amarang without the car? Shit. I see. Though it is mere supposition, it would behoove us to proceed with caution. Moreover, I would refrain from discussing the matter with Rien and Shizune until we know more. Well, I appreciate you telling me, even if it is too soon to be sure. I'm the one watching over her, after all. The Oracle of Darkness. I pray it is not true. All right. And that is it for Eden, I believe. Because I believe the rest, or the next quests are for the next tier, which we will do in a couple of weeks. All right, so that wraps up the stream for tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. So yeah, the schedule for the next couple of weeks. Sunday, we are doing the Disciple of Hand and Land role quests, like all the crystalline mean stuff. Which means Tuesday we will be, I'm glad you were able to join in too, Ash. It was super, super fun. Tuesday we're doing 5.1 MSQ. Because we are officially on our way through that. Which means, let me pull up. Let me double check what the patch notes for 5.1 were. Because I don't remember off the top of my head everything that... everything that came out. Okay, so... we've got MSQ. Next Sunday is going to be the Nier raids. Pixies got added in 5.1. And this is when they added Stormblood to blah 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 housing stuff. Oh, that's right. There was no Hildebrand and Shadowbringers. When did the raids start? Oh, the raids didn't start until 5.2, did they? Or not raids, the trials. Yeah, because that's when they added Hades Extreme, was in 5.1, because that's what the 0.1 patch always is. So is it just going to be MSQ in the raid? What am I going to do on Thursday? Maybe I'll do Foundation on Thursday, and then... yeah, we'll figure things out. Because we also have to see where I am in Society Quests by then. Maybe I'll do Society Quests and maybe Foundation on Thursday. And then, no, oh my god, okay, so the reason I keep saying Thursday sometimes is because up until last year, I streamed on Wednesdays and Thursdays instead of Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So sometimes I still fuck up and think I still stream on Thursdays, which is why sometimes on Tuesdays I think it's Wednesday. My sense of time is super fucked up. But yeah, I meant next Wednesday, although I need to figure some things out. Because there's a D&D thing at a local game shop, but it's on Wednesdays, so it kind of conflicts with stream, so I need to figure out if I want to actually adjust my schedule or not. But anyway, but in the meantime, Fridays are 8 o'clock Central, Friday Night Writes. I write, everybody else hangs out, we talk about writing or whatever. There's gonna be chill lo-fi music and a Pomodoro timer and all that good stuff. And that's what we have ahead of us. So yeah. We're working our way through Shadowbringers. It's gonna be a fun time. Anyway. I am going to find somebody on Twitch that we can raid. Also, thank you everybody who watches on YouTube. I don't know if I have a VOD gang, but if I do, hello, hello. Thank you. Oh, there's a handful of people streaming. Let's wait. Oh, inventory. Right. Okay. I was like, is Yuzi doing an ultimate? But no. Let's see here. Who do I want to raid? Wait. Oh, what are you? What? Hang on. You know what? It's 8. It's late. We want to chill. Let's raid Tech. He's a cool guy. He does art streams. He also plays Final Fantasy XIV. So yeah. We are rating Tick Two-Tail. He's a pretty chill guy. And until I see you guys again, I hope you have a good night. Stay safe. Oh, also, I should probably announce, the goal is that I will have this month's coffee episode polished up and posted by Saturday. Because Saturday is the 15th. So yeah. If you're not already subscribed to the coffee, $3 a month gets you access to Shizune's extended VTuber lore. So definitely be sure to check it out. I appreciate any support I get. And yeah, that's the last thing. Also, it occurs to me today is Wednesday, which means last stream before Valentine's Day. So if you're gonna be doing something on Valentine's Day, go smooch your sweetheart and have a good Valentine's Day. But okay, now I'm hitting that raid button and wrapping things up for tonight. So again, thanks guys. I appreciate you all. Say hi to Tick for me. Bye-bye.